everyone, it's Mia from Happy Crystal. How's everyone doing today? It is Saturday. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I'm having a great weekend. I'm off today and the weather is gloomy. I like gloomy weather. I like storms and stuff. So to me it's really pretty, but it's been kind of chilly. I was told by a customer at my work that we were supposed to get snow today. That really bummed me out. I love snow, but not in the spring, and we didn't. We just got rain, so yes, no snow. But I wanted to make a video to show you my new pendant from Vision Crystals. I've had this now for about a week and a half, and I've been wearing it on and off because I've got this one I'm still wearing, which I absolutely just love, and I love this one too. So let me go ahead and show you. I'll tell you about these other one in a second, but here's that. Let's see if you can see it really well. It's in this wire wrapping very securely. It doesn't move or jiggle or anything, so it's actually wonderfully set and secure in there, and it's absolutely, I love it. It's really light. It's not really heavy, and it doesn't weigh down the chain I've got at all, and I really like it. I just absolutely love Moldavite. I'm so glad for some reason I found it. You know, I'm just everything good that can happen since me finding Moldavite has just happened, and I'm just so appreciative, so grateful for it. So that's my new pendant, and I love it. Now I have it paired with my Herkimer diamonds, which I did put in a cage. I don't know if you can see it very well. So there we go. I have two Herkimers in here. Now I'm not really good at wire wrapping. I'm still learning. I'm really crappy at it, actually. So just for the time being, I found these on Fire Mountain Gems and Beads, the bead cages. So I was like a pack of 10 for I think $2 or something. It really wasn't expensive. So I was like, this would be just a temporary thing, so I can pair it with my Moldavite. So, and I've got it on a 925 silver chain, 20 inches, that I also got from Fire Mountain Beads and Gems. This one was on sale, I think, for $24, $25. And it's a really nice chain. It's real thin, and it holds this pendant very well. It's not heavy at all, and so I'm really loving it. Now, I also wanted to tell you about anything new that's been going on, anything bad or good that's been going on since getting Moldavite. And I have to tell you, things have. I'm not going to say they've calmed down, but they're not bad, but they just keep, I'm like moving forward at such a fast pace where the other day, it's like I'm not wearing my I haven't worn my earrings in probably 3 days. I just need a break from Moldavite. When you hear someone say, I just need a break from Moldavite, it's just too much for me right now. I totally get it. I was just like, things need to slow down just for a little bit, because what I was doing was, there were so many, like this past week, there were so many. I mean, I can't, countless. I lost count of how many synchronicities were happening. And I was just like, this is unreal. I mean, nothing bad is happening. Nothing negative, nothing like that. But it was just like, it was crazy, and just things are kind of moving too fast. So I'm just slowing down on it. So I'm only wearing this one piece of Moldavite, and that's enough right now. And I might take this off for a couple days. Give the Moldavite a break and give me a break. And and I usually have a piece of Moldavite like this one in my pocket that I usually have been wearing. When I'm at work, I'll just put it in my pocket and stuff. But things are just so great. I love my new job. Absolutely love it. People there are so nice. They're so down to earth. No one's just, compared to my last job where, there were a few people that were just real crappy. And they would tell you, there's one person that would tell you, I am better than you. And I've heard them say that too. And they meant it, I'm better than you. And here, and it's just like, no one thinks that. We're all equal. And it's wonderful. I mean, I have nothing but awesome things to say about people I work with, the company I work with. Even the customer base is different. Now, working customer service, you get your uppity, entitled parents, entitled old people. You get that stuff everywhere. And I haven't, in my new job, I have not encountered that yet. I'm sure it's going to happen. It's just the way customer service is. But I haven't encountered that yet. But so far, it's just, I can tell the customer base is just so much chiller, I guess. They're just so like, yeah, whatever, I've got time. Or, I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm new. I apologize about the wait. They're like, no worries. I'm just there like, at my other job when I was new, they'd be like, come on, blah, blah, blah. And here they're just like, no worries, you're doing a great job. And I'm sort of like, thank you. Because I'm not used to that. And, and I've had Moldavite on, at least this one, on all week. And it's like nothing but good things have happened to me. In my last job, 11 years of working there, when you want to tell, it's like, all right, how do I explain this? My new job this week, I have received more compliments this week at my new job than I have at my 11 years working at my old job. And I'm not used to that. That to me is so weird. And I'm so grateful that I found this new job. I'm happy. I'm like, I come home happy. I'm not excited to go to work. No one really wants to go to work. But I'm not like dreading it like I was the other job. But the one I was like, God, I don't want to go. I'd rather have the stomach flu or something. I'd rather be sick with measles or something. I just don't want to go. And here I'm like, it's a job, but I'll go. I don't mind, because I know it's going to be a good day. I've got that imprinted in my mind that nothing is going to put me in a bad mood. It's going to make me depressed. I'm going to go to work in a great mood. I'm going to treat everyone wonderful. I'm going to treat everyone, employees and customers, the way I want to be treated. And I tell you, this week has just been like a godsend. I have just been so grateful, and I am so appreciative of the people I work with now. It's like, wow. And then I found out a person I used to work with at my old job is now working in the same store I'm working at now, my new job. He got a new job there. And I love that person. Oh my God. He is like the coolest guy ever. And I always loved working with him. He was like the only one I really loved working with. There were a lot of employees at my old job that I really liked. They were really cool. I had no problems with, but there were just certain people. It's like, I can just wring your throat right now. I just want to shake the sense into you. And this guy that I'm working with, he's just he's so cool. He's so down to earth and so just, whatever. And he felt the same way about my old job that I felt. And when I was still working at my old job, and I told him, I was like, I got this new job. They're paying this much. They need people. They're so cool. You really got to at least go put an application in, because he'd been looking for a job for a couple years too. He was just getting tired of that place. And, so he did, and he got a job there, and I'm so excited I get to work with him. Oh my God, I'm so excited, because he's just the coolest person ever, and I know he's going to really like this place. I just know it, because this place is really, him. It's him. It's just, I'm just so excited. And, and nothing bad has been happening to me. The Moldavite has just really, whether it's actually Moldavite, or it's me thinking that it's Moldavite and me just changing my whole attitude because I'm thinking like it's mind over matter, I guess. I don't know, but it's just, I always have to have at least one piece of Moldavite on me. I have to. Even if I feel as though it's too much, and maybe I was just wearing too much. I had the earrings, I had the necklace, and a stone in my pocket. Now I just wear the necklace and a stone. And I think one day, I think it was last Wednesday, where I just had this necklace on and I didn't even carry the stone. I just left it in my crystal jar, and I let the sun charge them all, all day. And I still had great things happen to me. It was just like, nothing like, oh my God, you got like this and this and this. It was just a peaceful, calm, happy day. And no person can ask for better. It was just a wonderful day. And I'm still getting used to that, because at my old job, it was stressful. All the time stressful. Yeah, customers were stressful. The job itself was not stressful at all. It was a super easy job. But it was management. It was some of the people I worked with. It was just like so much stress. And I'm sorry I'm going to say this, but some of the people I worked with at my last job were worse than the customers. And we had some bad customers. Oh my gosh, bad. And some of the people I worked with were even worse. And I had been working with some of those people for 11 years. And honestly, it was just, I was getting so depressed. And I was just like, I can't deal with this anymore. I just can't. And so I was just like, I've got to leave. I do not want to stay in this job for the rest of my life and not be happy, not just wake up miserable, go to bed miserable, spend my day miserable. Who wants to live like that? And so I finally found this job. I had applied at several places and I was like, okay, there were a couple places I really wanted to work at. And then I was like, oh, and then I applied at this one and they called me that night. And I was like, yes. And I'm just like, I can't believe I got the job on the spot. It was like it was meant for me. And I'm so grateful, so happy, just thankful that I got this job. It's like the universe was telling me, you're done. You got to find something else. Let's move forward. And I feel like I am moving forward. My attitude is completely different. I'm much calmer. I'm more relaxed, and I just feel so great. So as far as the Moldavite goes, I give credit to it because if anything, it's helped me. I mean, it has helped me be a much happier person. I laugh a lot now. I laugh so much now. My husband and I get along so much better now. I'm so happy at my job. I love the people I work with. I absolutely love them. They're hilarious. They're like, no problem, because I'm still training. And they're so great. And they're so patient. They're so willing to help. And they've always got a smile on their face. They're so down to earth and so chill. And the customers are they're like dream customers. They really are. And they've been so patient with me. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm still learning the codes. Just give me a second. I apologize, by the way. And they're like, don't worry about it. We understand. You're doing a great job. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm so not used to this. And it's so great. And I absolutely give credit to Moldavite for that, because Moldavite has helped push me to go forward instead of backwards or standing still. And I needed that. I needed to go forward. I needed to do things that would make me happy and help my spirit grow, if that makes any sense. And apparently my last job, I needed that at one point, but I've learned everything I could from that job and from that experience and dealing with those type of people that I needed to move forward. And the universe heard me, and the universe helped me. And the Moldavite helped me so much. It was like the Moldavite was like a beacon. It was like my beacon to the universe to say, please help me. I need help. I need to go in the right direction. I need to move forward. Please help me. Please help me become a happier person. Please help me move forward and just be generally happy. And it did, and it did it quick. Absolutely quick. I'm so impressed with it. And I will definitely be getting more Moldavite, but I'm so excited. I love it. I'm going to be a Moldavite collector. I absolutely love Moldavite. I can't live without it now because it's done nothing but good things for me. Absolutely nothing but good things. So if you haven't heard of Moldavite, or if you've heard of Moldavite but you don't know where to go and get it, I want to let you know, innervisioncrystals.net, they sell Moldavite. It is all 100% real, and they guarantee it. Actually, you can go to your local crystal shops. A lot of times they have it. You can go to Etsy, but when you be careful, because a lot of people will say it's real, and it may look real because there are a lot of fakes out there that look 100% real, but they're not. So just be careful, do your research, and just, it doesn't hurt to ask. You're like, where are you getting your, go up to someone, where are you getting your Moldavite? Where does your Moldavite come from? Moldavite only comes from the Czech Republic. If they say they buy it from China, more than likely it's not real. I believe on Etsy there's a couple places on Etsy. I don't know their names, but that you can find real ones that actually come straight from the Czech Republic. They have sellers there. So check them out. Just what you do is go to Etsy, type in Moldavite, Moldavite. Type in Moldavite in the search box, and it'll come down with all these listings on people who are selling Moldavite. Just go through those listings and search. And, you know, if, like, you see a piece you like, be sure to ask them. You know, don't be afraid to click ask questions. You know, click the ask questions button and ask them, where do you get your Moldavite from? Is it real? Is it guaranteed to be real? Does it come with a certificate of authenticity? Don't be afraid to ask that, because you're spending good money on Moldavite, because Moldavite's not cheap. You're spending good money expecting a real piece of Moldavite. You don't want to spend that money, your hard-earned money, and receive some fake piece of plastic or fake piece of just green glass. And you don't want that. Not at all. And so definitely do your research, ask a lot of questions, but check out you could check out Etsy, innervisioncrystals.net. Fire Mountain Beads and Gems has 2 sizes. As far as I know, all they sell are these little pendants. This is the smaller size. This one was the $32 one, 31 and some change. And it is 100% real. They guaranteed it with the certificate of authenticity. I had it checked out with a meteorologist. He said, yeah, that's real Moldavite. You know, and when I went to the jewelry store, he's like, I've heard of Moldavite, but I've never seen it. Would you be willing to sell it? And he was wanting, because that's when I went to go check out a piece, and he was wanting my teeny tiny piece, and if I can find it here, and I just wasn't ready to just sell it to him. He wanted this piece, my very first piece of Moldavite, and I had this piece with me, and he's like, I've heard of Moldavite, but I've never seen it. And he was like, this is absolutely real, and I would love a piece. How much would you be willing to sell this piece? He wanted this specific piece. And he didn't tell me why, you know, what he was going to do with it. That's why he wanted this one and not this one, which is kind of weird. I think it was because this one looked like it may have been easier to put in jewelry than this one. But he offered me a substantial amount for this one. And normally it's like, ooh, money, I'll take it. But I just wasn't ready to sell it or even give it away yet. I'm just not ready. And he gave me his card, and he was really nice about it. You know, he didn't try to like pressure me into selling it to him. He just asked me. And he did, just for this little piece, he offered me a very substantial amount. But normally I would have been like, yes, absolutely. Cut me a check right now. And this was from a jewelry store, a high-end jewelry store, you know, that a lot of people know of. And I was like, yeah, you know, I was like, no, I just can't. But normally I would have been like, sure, I'll take the money. But I just wasn't ready. It was like, the Moldavite's not, it was almost like the Moldavite was telling me, I'm not done with you yet. But I still have his card, and I told him I'd call him. He's got my name, and he's called me twice since then, actually. So I guess he's kind of pressured me a little bit, but he's like, have you changed your mind? Are you still interested? And I was like, no, not yet. And I'm really not. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm not. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. The Moldavite I'm not done with it yet. And obviously it's not done with me, or I would have been like, sure, absolutely. But so that should tell you in a way that, you know, Moldavite's pretty rare. Moldavite is very expensive, because he offered me a huge amount of money for this little piece, because he had never seen it. He's only heard of it. But I did tell him where he can go to get it, and if he wanted some. But I really think it was just to make a piece of jewelry or something, or a pendant out of this one. But I'm just not ready to give up my Moldavite, even the smallest piece. I'm just not ready, and I may never be ready. But I figure the Moldavite will tell me. I mean, I figure I'll just know it, and he, you know, next week he might get it. I don't know, but I just want to let you guys know that I've had that since having Moldavite. It's just like everything good has happened to me. Everything's moving forward. I am moving forward. I feel like I'm going in a very positive direction. I feel like I'm becoming a very much more positive person. Yeah, I get angry, I get frustrated, but I'm not about to blow up at anyone. I'm not about to say hateful things or anything like that. And I just feel better. I feel better. I've been getting along so much better with my husband. I get along better with other people, and it's absolutely wonderful. So that's been kind of my experience with Moldavite so far. So if you have not received a piece or gotten yourself a piece, make sure you do just a small piece. You don't need a big chunk or anything like that. Just a small piece. It will do. Get yourself a pair of earrings, and it's absolutely the most. It's a magical stone. It really is. I completely am a believer in the power of crystals now. I really am. I know that's so. Some of you might be like, she has lost her. She's lost her mind. A couple short cards short of a deck, but no, I'm serious because I used to be a giant, huge skeptic. Like, they're pretty, they're great for decoration, but they don't do anything. Oh no, they do. They absolutely do. And I everything has been happening to me. Everything that has been happening to me has been so good and so positive, and it's putting me in the right direction. And it's doing it fast. It's not taking its time. That Moldavite is like, get up off your butt and go and do it. And don't stop. Keep going, because it won't let you stop. It pushes you. It pushes you to your limit. And then when you're at your limit, it pushes you further. And so Moldavite is pretty awesome. Awesome. So go check out your local crystal shops. Go check out intervisioncrystals.net. I have not personally had a chance to go pick one out myself, like at a crystal shop. They're all out right now. They don't have any, so I haven't had a chance. So I've been ordering online. But I do recommend local businesses, local crystal shops. That way you can handle one, you could touch it, you can get the feel for it. I feel that that's the best way to pick out your Moldavite, because you'll know that piece is yours when you touch it and you hold it. So everyone have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will catch you guys later. All right. Bye, guys.